Planet Earth, a tapestry of life woven over millions of years. But this world is not static. It's constantly changing. This is the essence of evolution, the gradual development of life on Earth. Charles Darwin, a naturalist, unveiled this process. His theory of evolution revolutionized our understanding of life's interconnectedness. Evolution explains the incredible diversity of species. It shows how every living thing shares a common ancestor. Through natural processes, life has adapted and diversified. From the smallest insects to the largest whales, all are connected in the grand narrative of evolution. Darwin's theory is a cornerstone of biology. It helps us understand the relationships between species. It explains how life has changed over vast stretches of time. This knowledge is crucial, allowing us to appreciate our place within the web of life. Understanding evolution is vital in the 21st century. It informs our approach to medicine, conservation, and agriculture. By comprehending the forces that shape life, we gain insights into the past, present, and future of our planet.
In 1831, a young Charles Darwin embarked on a life-changing voyage. He joined the HMS Beagle as a naturalist, this ship's mission to survey the coast of South America. Darwin's role was to observe and collect specimens of plants and animals. The journey took 5 years. During this time, Darwin explored diverse environments. He saw the lush rainforests of Brazil and the arid landscapes of Patagonia. He encountered unique creatures, from giant tortoises to flightless birds. One crucial stop was the Galapagos Islands. These volcanic islands fascinated Darwin. Each island hosted unique species. He observed finches with different beak shapes, adapted to their specific food sources. These observations sparked his curiosity. Could these variations be linked to the island's environments? Darwin meticulously documented his findings. He filled notebooks with detailed descriptions and sketches. These observations formed the foundation of his groundbreaking theory. The voyage of the Beagle was more than a geographical journey. It was a voyage of scientific discovery. Darwin's journey ignited a passion for understanding the natural world. He returned to England in 1836. His mind buzzed with questions. The diversity of life he witnessed was astounding, but how did this diversity arise? He began to analyze his observations. He meticulously compared the species he'd encountered. He noticed subtle variations between similar species in different locations. These variations, he realized, were not random. They seemed to be linked to the specific challenges of each environment. Darwin delved into the existing scientific literature. He studied the work of geologists like Charles Lyell. Lyell argued that the Earth was shaped by gradual processes over vast periods. This concept of gradual change resonated with Darwin. Could life, like the Earth itself, change slowly over time? Darwin also studied the work of Thomas Malthus. Malthus, an economist, wrote about population growth. He argued that populations tend to grow faster than resources. This leads to competition for survival. Darwin saw parallels in the natural world. Could competition be a driving force behind the variations he observed? Darwin's observations led him to two fundamental concepts: variation and inheritance. He recognized that individuals within a species are not identical. They exhibit variations in their traits. These variations are often passed down from parents to offspring. Darwin understood that these variations provided the raw material for evolution. These principles were key to Darwin's breakthrough. Section 5. The struggle for survival, competition in nature. Darwin recognized that life is a constant struggle for survival. Resources are limited. Individuals must compete for food, water, shelter, and mates. This competition is a fundamental aspect of the natural world. He observed that organisms produce more offspring than can possibly survive. A single tree might produce thousands of seeds. A fish might lay millions of eggs. If all these offspring survived, they would quickly exhaust the available resources. This overproduction of offspring creates competition. Individuals with advantageous traits are more likely to survive and reproduce. They are better equipped to find food, escape predators, or withstand harsh conditions. These individuals are fitter in the context of their environment. Darwin understood that this struggle for existence was not random. It was a selective pressure that shaped the course of evolution. Those individuals with traits that gave them an edge in the competition were more likely to pass on those traits to their offspring. Section 6. Nature's selection, how advantage favors survival. Darwin called the process by which advantageous traits become more common natural selection. This is the cornerstone of his theory of evolution. Natural selection is the driving force that shapes the diversity of life on Earth. Imagine a population of beetles with variations in color. Some beetles are green, others are brown. If the environment changes, perhaps due to a change in vegetation, one color might become advantageous. For example, if the beetles live on green leaves, brown beetles might be more easily spotted by predators. Over time, the green beetles, being better camouflaged, are more likely to survive and reproduce. They pass on their genes for green coloration to their offspring. Gradually, the proportion of green beetles in the population increases. This is natural selection in action. It's important to note that natural selection doesn't create perfect organisms. It simply favors those individuals best suited to their environment at a given time. If the environment changes, different traits might become advantageous. Section 7. Adaptation. The key to thriving in a changing world. Adaptation is the process by which organisms become better suited to their environment over time. It is the outcome of natural selection acting on variations within a population. Adaptations can be physical, behavioral, or physiological. Physical adaptations are changes in an organism's body structure. The streamlined body shape of a dolphin, the sharp claws of a lion, and the camouflage coloration of a chameleon are all examples of physical adaptations. These traits enhance survival and reproductive success. Behavioral adaptations are changes in an organism's actions or reactions to its environment. The migration of birds, the hibernation of bears, and the courtship displays of peacocks are examples of behavioral adaptation. These behaviors increase chances of survival and reproduction. Physiological adaptations are changes in an organism's internal functions. The ability of camels to conserve water, the venom production of snakes, and the echolocation of bats are examples of physiological adaptations. These internal mechanisms enhance survival in specific environments. Evidence for evolution. Darwin's theory is supported by evidence from multiple scientific disciplines. This includes fossils, comparative anatomy, embryology, and molecular biology. Fossils show a progression of life forms over time. Transitional fossils like Archaeopteryx link reptiles and birds. Comparative anatomy reveals similarities suggesting common ancestry. For example, human bat and whale forelimbs have similar structures. Embryology shows similarities in early development. DNA sequencing reveals evolutionary relationships. Section 9. Beyond Darwin, modern advancements in evolutionary theory. Darwin's theory of evolution provided a revolutionary framework for understanding the diversity of life. However, science has advanced significantly since Darwin's time. Modern evolutionary theory incorporates insights from genetics, molecular biology, and other fields. One key development is the understanding of genetics. We now know that genes are the units of inheritance. Genes are segments of DNA that code for specific traits. Mutations, or changes in DNA sequences, can introduce new variations into a population. Another important advancement is the concept of genetic drift. Genetic drift refers to random fluctuations in the frequency of gene variants within a population. This can lead to changes in a population's genetic makeup over time, even in the absence of natural selection. Modern evolutionary theory also recognizes that evolution can occur at different rates. Gradualism suggests that evolution occurs slowly and steadily over long periods. Punctuated equilibrium, on the other hand, proposes that evolution occurs in relatively short bursts of rapid change, followed by long periods of stability. Section 10. A revolution in science, the impact of Darwin's ideas. Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection revolutionized our understanding of the natural world. It provided a unifying explanation for the diversity of life on Earth and our place within it. Before Darwin, the prevailing view was that species were fixed and unchanging. Darwin's ideas challenged this long-held belief and sparked intense debate. His work had a profound impact on biology, medicine, agriculture, and other fields. In biology, Darwin's theory provided a framework for organizing and understanding the relationships between living organisms. In medicine, it helped explain the evolution of antibiotic resistance in bacteria and the emergence of new diseases. In agriculture, it informed breeding programs to develop crops with desirable traits. Darwin's work also had a significant cultural impact. It challenged religious views about creation and the place of humans in the universe. It sparked debates about ethics, morality, and the very nature of humanity. Evolution's legacy shaping our understanding of life. Darwin's theory of evolution remains a cornerstone of modern biology. It shapes our understanding of the living world and our place within it. Evolution is an ongoing process shaping life on Earth. Understanding evolution is crucial for addressing contemporary challenges. It helps us conserve biodiversity, combat disease, and ensure planetary health.